hopping into some Mario Kart, everybody. I also finally got my internet situation sorted out because for the longest time I was using everything on Wi-Fi because my router is in another room. So I didn't have a way, unless I wanted to get like a 50 foot cable, Ethernet cable to run from my router to my computer and stuff. It wasn't gonna happen. So luckily I found out that my house uses our house uses coaxial. So I picked up a Mocha adapter and I've been running my internet through the coax on the wall. I don't have our house is kind of old, so we don't have like Ethernet ports anywhere in our house. We just have little coaxial. So I've been using a Mocha adapter to run the internet through cabling. So I finally have like actual wired internet in my room. So I'm super duper hyped about that. Which means stream should be better. All of my gaming and stuff has been better. It's been fun. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I feel like I work in IT. I'm either an IT person or like a handyman. I don't know if I'm a handyman. Do we have any handymen in chat? I like to pretend I'm a handyman, by which I mean like sometimes our house, the toilets will break or something, or like the sinks will break, and then I look up YouTube videos on how to fix them. That's me being a handyman. And so far, I think I've been doing an okay job, and I've actually been learning a lot about plumbing. I'm literally, oh my god, I like Mario so much that I'm becoming him. I am literally becoming a plumber. I don't know how I'm gonna become Italian, though. I can be the Asian Mario. Yeah, isn't that funny how, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto and Nintendo in general, they were founded in Japan, and they made an Italian plumber as like their mascot. Like, what are the chances? Like, it's like, oh, okay, this company, they have an Italian man as their mascot. Must be like an Italian company. Let's see. Do. And then you find out it's Nintendo from Japan. But also, yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to be a handyman to the best of my ability, basically. Wow! That boy. Yikes! Okay. How come my stream marker isn't working? I want to turn that. I'm trying to be a content creator and make content out of my streams. We'll make a TikTok or YouTube short about how Mario's an Italian plumber. Makes you wonder if the whole concept was based around pipes. True. Yeah. It's so funny though. It's I mean, like, imagine if like they were like, okay, we need to make a video game that like centers around green pipes. And they're like, okay, that's interesting. And then somebody in the meeting is just like, oh, here's an idea. What if he's Italian? And everyone's like, we were gonna make a Japanese plumber, but sure, we can make an Italian plumber. How do I? How come I cannot add stream markers in my stream? Do. Oh, maybe I have to, because I have to have always publish VODs on. Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying. Do 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 do. Well, in that case, maybe I should always have the VODs published for this. Sorry, one of the tips I've heard about streaming is that you should always be trying to make content while streaming. That's the big hot tip that everybody says. Like, oh, always gotta cross-post your streams. Because then what's the point of streaming? I mean, not what's the point of streaming? Okay, never mind. Wait, how do I like, wait, I want to turn on my stream markers. Ow. By the way, guys, Jesus Christ, this is me being super duper vulnerable. This is one of the most embarrassing things I think I'll ever mention on stream. I'm fat. Like, I am literally fat. I went on the scale today for the... Like, I hate going on the scale because, like, I know it's just gonna be bad news. Do you guys ever get that? Or am I just a fatty, McFat fat? No, I always get nervous about stepping on the scale because I'm like, oh god. Like, is it gonna be better or worse? And I've been slipping up. I for a while there, I was blaming it on COVID. For a while there, I was saying that I gained the COVID-19 pounds. But, I think it's obviously just a me problem. But yeah, I'm fatter than I've ever been in my life, and I'm so sad about it. So I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down. I'm actually gonna try to not be fat anymore. Which is easier said than done, obviously. And plus tomorrow is free fries from McDonald's. How can you turn that down? How can you turn down free fries from McDonald's for Fridays? Free fry Fridays. Oh my god, somebody from my work asked me about what I eat or like what I eat, yeah, in my hometown. And I mentioned that the first thing that I could think of was like, oh, well, there's free French fries at McDonald's every Friday. and now that person always mentions it to me. Oh god. Now I'm just like the free fries from McDonald's guy. Oh, wait. I guess, well, I don't know. Shucks. You know, I always wonder, like, you know how like fast food restaurants will have, fast food restaurants will have like healthy options. I will always wonder how healthy those actually are. Because I was thinking of getting a salad from Wendy's because, Wendy's also does free fries on Friday, so maybe we can get a free fries from Wendy's and then also get a salad. To even, at least it's better than what I've been doing. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking baby steps. I also feel like I should probably go back to like, so I'm a very interesting breed of person. I'm a very interesting type of person where I live in extremes, by which I mean I either do something all the way or I do something not at all. And so when for a while there, like maybe, God, I forget, for a while there I was very strict about only drinking water. Like, water was the only liquid that I was allowed to intake. To the point where it was like, well, I mean, not the only liquid I could intake, but like, it was to the point where, yeah, so this must have been like maybe like 4 years ago. It was to the point where when I did a drinking challenge for a video, if you guys remember, from like 2020 or something. But when I did that, I was chasing alcohol, with water. Like I was so on like a water. I was very strict about only drinking water that even chasing alcohol, I only drank water, which is like the worst thing you could ever do. I mean, I guess the worst thing you could ever do is actually drink alcohol in the first place. Don't do it, kids. Don't drink, kids. But the second worst thing you could do is chase alcohol with water. I guess actually, worst thing would probably be like chasing alcohol with more alcohol. Okay, this is getting off track. So yeah, I'm gonna try to hopefully do that again, like be better about only drinking water. I feel like that did very much help me a lot when I was trying to not be as fat. That's the thing too, where it's like, I don't think I'll ever be like, to be real, I don't think I'll ever be like as skinny as I once was. Like there was a point in high school where I was in like the double digits. Like I don't think I'll ever get back to that, but I can at least do little things, I feel like. So like if I go back to strictly being on my strict rule of only drinking water, I feel like that could maybe help. Also, sorry, I'm looking up on Reddit. Are the salads at Wendy's healthy? And I don't know. Should I trust Reddit comments? Actually, that's the better question. Should I be trusting Reddit comments? Because I do like, well, in general, I like me a good Caesar salad, but I do like the Wendy's Caesar salad, which helps because salads are expensive somehow. There's this place here that specializes in salads, and they're so expensive. Like I wanted to get a Caesar salad, and it was like $9. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. Whereas like the Wendy's salad, you could use like a coupon from Wendy's and get it for like $5. Which I mean, maybe that just speaks to the quality of Wendy's food. But I don't know. It's Free Fry Friday. I don't know. Listen. My frugalness and my wanting to not be fat does not work hand in hand. Like one is definitely working against the other. Anyway. What's new, everybody? What's in the newspaper? I guess I could actually try to, like, reference the title of the stream. I decided to name this stream, so, Switch 2 this month, eh? And so, I guess we can talk about that. So, Switch 2 this month, eh? I saw, because I came across an article, I follow... Wait, this is so great. This might be so cringe. I follow, My Nintendo News on Twitter. And like that's how I get a lot of my Nintendo news. Not all of my Nintendo news, but like a lot of it. I feel like my Nintendo news, the good thing about following them, I find, is that I get the more like niche Nintendo news. Like if I want to learn about a Nintendo Direct, I'll like, you know, Wario64 is always posting about it, or like Kotaku or whatever, like those big news sites or whatever. My Nintendo news will find like the more niche stories, like, hey, they updated the Switch software and there's a new Pixel. Like, that kind of news. And so, yeah, one day My Nintendo News posted an article about how, I don't remember who it was. I think it was a developer, I don't know for sure, but I think a developer or something had basically said that there's going to be something about the Nintendo Switch 2 in September, and that's why they had that back-to-back direct, the indie showcase and the partner direct, is because they want to clear the space to have a big Switch 2 news of some sort. in September. Also, I just realized I gotta turn on the game audio because I kept it loud from last stream. So yeah, that's where the rumor is right now, is that apparently September is going to be the month where something happens about the Switch 2. I kinda doubt it. I don't know. I said this in my like, I made a video that's like, oh, Nintendo Switch 2 like predictions or whatever, or like what I think the Nintendo Switch 2 launch is gonna look like. And I still do believe that they'll announce the Switch next year, sometime early next year, and then it'll come out in the summer. I see a lot of people saying like, I've seen a lot of people saying they're gonna do an announcement in October and then release the Switch 2 in March. And I don't know if I buy that. Well, I mean, so if they like announce something like either this month or next month, like it'll be November, December, January, February, March, like 5 months between the announcement and launch. I don't know. I mean, if they do that though, if they announce the Switch 2 before next year, I feel like that's going to like, wouldn't that totally like ruin the sales of like, I don't know, Mario and Luigi and Donkey Kong Country Returns? Because Donkey Kong Country isn't coming out till next year. In which case, if they do that, then that would probably like basically confirm that the Switch has to be backwards compatible, right? They wouldn't announce a new system and then still have games that are only on the Switch 1. Why you should think twice about getting a Wendy's salad. Oh no. Do. I like Wendy's salads. I also totally had the thing, where, you know, the classic thing where it's like you look up your symptoms for something, and then it's like WebMD has come back and said that you're basically gonna die. I totally had that happen, actually twice this week. Once because, I don't know, this might be TMI. I've been getting like moles or black spots on my body recently that I've never noticed before. One of them is like on my chest, and then the other one is on my finger. And it's like, I don't think that's ever been there before in my life. So I looked up like, why do I have like black spots like forming? And like, yeah, WebMD came back and said, oh, it's cancer. And I was like, what? And then I weighed myself today and I was like, oh Jesus, like how did I suddenly out of nowhere just gained a bunch of weight. Like I totally just like became the fattest I've ever been in my life. And so I looked that up on Google, and WebMD came back and said, oh yeah, you're having heart or kidney failure. And I was like, what? Like it was that classic whole like, oh, the worst possible scenario from WebMD. Ow! Hey pizza party, hello. Oh, you're having a baby. You're pregnant. Yeah, I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open on the internet. Like I'm not too ashamed to share things, but I will say I am sort of self-conscious enough to like, I don't want to say how much weight I've gained in the past like, I don't know, 3-4 years. But it's not ideal, I imagine. But hello pizza party. Hope you're doing well. I saw via our Discord that you were doing Pokemon Perler beads. That seems fun. They would be making a huge mistake if it isn't backwards compatible. Yeah, yeah. If they don't make it backwards compatible, that would be the craziest thing ever. But then it also brings up the question of like, would they still have to re-release? I mean, heck, I guess PlayStation did it. Like, would they still have to re-release games that they've re-released for the Switch one? Like, when they make Switch 2 and it's backwards compatible, would they still make another Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury again? But then I guess PlayStation did it with like The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. So I don't know. Who knows? But I'll tell you, if they make a Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury HD Deluxe Edition, I'll still buy it. I'll still buy it. Actually, yeah, I was thinking about that recently. I was thinking about that last night. It's so crazy. I feel really grateful. I feel very lucky. I'm in a very lucky position where, like, I think about all the times I was playing Nintendo games when I was a kid and, like, how, like, you know, like, I would dress up as Mario for Halloween or something. Or, like, I would be, like, making, like, dumb... I remember in, like, middle school and stuff, I would make, like, dumb video game-related jokes in school. And then, like, after all that, and then for it to come full circle, and I actually recently had, a video game sent to me for free from Nintendo. Like, that's so crazy. Like, I was thinking about that last night. Like, that's a crazy full circle thing. Like, I was just I was a freaking nerd of playing Nintendo games when I was a kid, and now I had a game sent to me from Nintendo. Like, imagine little 5-year-old me hearing that, like, Nintendo would be sending you games. I would probably not understand, but like, I don't know. I feel very lucky about that. Sorry, I forget what, like, oh yeah, I was talking about, like, oh, if Switch 2 comes around and they make they re-release Switch 1 games for Switch 2, I'll probably still buy it. Wait, I actually forgot. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. Yeah, when I got that email, Nintendo... I guess not Nintendo, actually Nintendo, but like the Nintendo marketing agency sent me an email saying that they wanted to send me Nintendo World Championships. Yeah, I got that email and I was like, oh, I already pre-ordered the game. So I ended up getting... I had that free copy provided by Nintendo hashtag, and then I also had the copy that I bought with my own money. And I think that's funny. I guess that's what also makes me feel very grateful about things like that, like opportunities like that, is like I would have bought those games and made videos about them regardless. So the fact that they actually sent it to me is very, very kind, very generous, very demure. I never... Is it demure? 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 Oh no! Okay, so here's the plan, guys. I was thinking about this too earlier, because I don't want pre-rolls to be on for anybody who tunes in. I think maybe I'll run an ad in between races, and then I'll try not to say anything too crazy between the races. We'll talk during the race, but in between, while we're just waiting here in the menu, maybe I'll run an ad, just so that we don't have pre-rolls. I don't know. 30 seconds. Be back in 30 seconds, everybody. Ta-da. Oh wait, I should do the command too. Also, I guess, not everybody gets an ad at the same time. Do. I don't need ad notifications, I don't think. I forget what my Stream Deck is set to for ads. Boo. 90 seconds. We'll set it to 60. But yeah, I still, I stick to my prediction, where I think we're gonna get a Switch 2 announcement early next year, and then Switch 2 comes out in the summer. I'm gonna stick to that. Yeah. After Switch Pro, do you guys remember the Switch Pro saga? For like 3 years in a row, we kept, or I don't know if we, but like at least me, I was totally under the impression that we would get a Switch Pro for like 3 years straight. I was like, okay, this isn't the year, next year is. It was like I was stuck in a toxic relationship. Every year I would go back to this, rumor of the Switch Pro. And then it never ever happened. We got the Switch OLED, but not a Switch Pro. Yikes. Memories, right guys? Walking down memory lane. I was thinking about this too the other day when I was playing Mario Kart. I wonder if it's better in Mario Kart to, when you get a golden mushroom, are you supposed to spam the golden mushroom, or do you like press it once, then wait for the full boost, and then press it again? Because I think it's like just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just like muscle memory to spam the golden mushroom. But I wonder if you're supposed to like hit it once, wait for the full boost, and then hit it again. I don't know. By the way, I'm a 25-year-old trying to get... I'm a 25-year-old trying to find the secret strats in a Mario Kart game. Oh god. Oh god. Grown man, by the way. By the way, how's the stream, everybody? Yeah, I'm using my new... I'm off the Wi-Fi, so hopefully the stream is smoother. Hopefully we will never have stream problems ever again. Oh, here we go. We can test my golden mushroom theory. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know if it's worth it to spam the mushroom or not. Okay. Are our ads still off? I guess we'll run a quick ad, everybody. BRB. Ta-da. Or if you want. Oh wait, oh, never mind. Wait. I'm dumb. I forgot that the... I forgot you have to wait for the ad thing to... You have to wait for the ad timer. Okay, we still have 4 more minutes until we can run another ad. So that's fine. Pew. I was gonna ask I was in the middle of saying something, but then I forgot what I was saying. Let me think. What was I talking about? I was saying something. Oh, I was talking about the stream. Hopefully the stream is better. But how are you guys? How's everyone doing today? Are you guys excited for the weekend? It feels like this week flew by, but at the same time, it was a really long week because I was super duper busy. But it also feels like it flew by. I can't believe it's already Friday. And it was because of the Labor Day week. Yeah. I don't know. What else? Oh, here's a question. Here's a fun question for everybody. Anybody in chat like to do VR or 3D? Because I was thinking, okay, so I won't publicly acknowledge this, or like, I don't want to publicly dox myself, but I've heard from sources that I've never actually done it myself. I totally have not done this myself, for real, 100. On God. Actually no, not on God. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I totally have not done this for real, 100. But I've heard from sources that you can actually like you can save movies from Blu-rays. So like you can like get the movies, you can save a Blu-ray onto your own computer and stuff and not totally just don't sell it. And that includes like 3D Blu-rays, so you can like get the 3D movies from 3D Blu-rays and actually save them onto your computer, and then you can watch them on like a 3D TV or, you know, VR headset. So, if that were the case, like, I mean, and once again, I totally have not done that for real 100. But if I were to do that, I would probably order a VR headset from Amazon that was like, I don't know, like 20 bucks or something. And you put your phone in it, and then you can watch VR content on your phone or 3D content on your phone through the headset. So if I were to do that, which I have not for real 100, it would be coming in the mail tomorrow. So I would be hypothetically excited to try out watching 3D movies on this VR headset on my phone. But hypothetically. So yeah, I don't know. If anybody out there does watch VR content or watches like 3D stuff, so it got me thinking too about like what if I would ever do my own VR or 3D like videos or stuff. Because I think it's cool. What do you guys think about VR? Do you guys think VR is gonna be around for a long time? I heard from Nintendo tomorrow. No, it was a hypothetical. Totally not. I would totally never do that. For real 100. Real 100. Sheesh. Oh wait, you didn't see my sheesh. Sheesh. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, cause like, yeah, for the longest time, and I'll never forget why. It was because because it was around the time when Jackass 3 was coming out. Did you guys know that for Jackass 3 they made Jackass 3 in 3D? Which in my opinion, like all jokes aside, Jackass 3D is like the best 3D movie you could ever watch. Because it's all real. Like, it's not, like, you can't, like, there's no CG in Jackass. I mean, there is, technically, but, like, you know, it's, like, real stuff. It's just, like, raw, like, real stuff. So, like, watching that in 3D is, like, the coolest thing. But yeah, it was around that time, so that would have been, like, 2010, when I was like, oh, wow, I was super duper, like, I wanted to make 3D videos. I wanted to make 3D YouTube videos. I bought this really crappy 3D camera. I bought 2 of them. And by I bought it, I mean my mom did. Bless Mama Chase. I asked my mom to buy me 2 3D cameras, and they were really crappy, but I made little videos in 3D using them. And then, yeah, so like ever since then, I've been like interested about making like more 3D videos and stuff. So yeah, sorry, long story long. Um, now that I've heard from sources, that I have not done myself for real, 100, that you can save 3D movies onto your computer, and I've been like interested in like VR headsets and like 3D videos. I've been thinking about getting back, trying again to make 3D videos. And this time, since now they have 180-degree cameras, you can do like 3D VR videos. Because, okay, sorry. So a bunch of nerdy stuff coming up here. So the way like 3D stuff, in case anybody doesn't know, maybe this is common knowledge. But the way that 3D movies and 3D videos work is that you have two cameras, one for each eye. And so basically, since the cameras are essentially your eyes, they can sort of replicate depth and stuff. It's like an example would be like to take your finger, and if you like put your finger in front of your eyes and stare at it, it's like that. So I'm thinking of getting two 180-degree cameras, and luckily it's to the point now where they're not like crazy expensive. It is still pretty expensive, but like, but how I would save up for it, obviously. But yeah, just getting two 180-degree cameras, putting them next to each other, and then I could like make my own VR or 3D videos, which I think could be fun. I don't think anybody who watches my videos has like VR headsets or anything, or is like interested in it. My brother and our friend both got the PSVR 2 and they like it. Oh, nice. Dang. Dude, PSVR 2. At the first one, I thought it was kind of a letdown. Wow. I actually quite liked the... Oh, okay. I guess it depends which part was the letdown for you. For me, like, I thought the PSVR was really cool because it was my first time trying VR at all. But like, I can see it being a letdown because of the quality of the screens. The quality of the screens for the PSVR 1 is pretty sad. I think they're like 720p screens or something. So like, yeah, like things like games on the PSVR 1 do look pretty crusty. I'm interested to see what the PSVR 2 looks like. I imagine, of course, it's better. Exactly, it looked like you were trapped in a PS2 game. Okay, I can see that being a letdown, for sure. Yeah. I think, with the PSVR 1, I feel like the only reason, or like the main, like, the biggest reason to get a PSVR 1 was for Astrobot Rescue Mission, I think it was called. Right? Because then what was... Not the one that came with the PS5, but the PSVR game for the PS4. That was the Astro game. I think it was Astro's Rescue Mission. That was like the best VR game. At least that I've played. Because, yeah... But also, yeah, sorry. Enough about me. Also, what was your favorite PSVR game? Because, yeah, I played... I think whatever, the Astrobot game on the PSVR. That was like the best VR game, PSVR game that I played. And I guess VR game in general. Because, yeah, my mom got me the PSVR for Christmas one year. And it was the bundle that came with freaking Borderlands 2 VR. And I remember that was kind of a letdown. It was annoying about VR, just like in general, because I feel like sometimes like they'll try to make games for VR where it's like we're basically just, it's a VR game of a game series that you already know. So like Borderlands VR. It was Borderlands 2 VR, and it was just like play Borderlands 2 in VR. And I feel like it doesn't translate as well. It doesn't work as well. So like Astrobot was probably the best PlayStation VR game that I played. Oh, we played that Star Wars VR game on stream a while ago. That was... I forget. I think that was okay. I ended up buying... Because I remember when we played the Star Wars VR game on stream a while ago, we played the first episode. I ended up buying the other episodes, but I still haven't played it. Oh, I really liked Job Simulator on the PlayStation VR. I think it's on other VR too. Main reason for getting a PSVR 2 is that it's compatible with Steam if you get the PC adapter. Right. I saw that. Yeah, that seems really cool. That's totally a good reason to get the PSVR 2. And especially because I think recently the PSVR 2 was on sale. They had like a back to school sale. I think it was on sale for I also feel like I saw an article recently, and I can't remember if it was like Apple for their VR headset or if it was PlayStation for their VR headset, but I remember reading an article recently about one of them, Apple or PlayStation, where their VR headsets were like a total failure. Like it was just like they were selling it at a loss. Like they weren't selling any of their inventory. It might have been PlayStation actually. But I think now that they have that PC adapter, I imagine people might actually buy the PSVR 2. Or like more people will. Cause like that was always kind of an annoying thing about the PSVR, like the 1 and 2, was that not only did you have to have a PlayStation console, but you also had to spend money for the VR headset. And like, especially with the PlayStation VR 2, it was more expensive or just as expensive as the console itself, which was like really crazy. I think when I saw it on sale recently, during their back to school sale thing, I think it was like $300, which I think is a much better price than what they had it at before. Like if the PSVR 2 was like $250 or $300, I can imagine maybe considering it. Yeah. I think virtual reality in general is just kind of it's honestly kind of a fad. Maybe not a fad, because VR has been around for a really long time, but I think it's just a novelty. Like, especially working for media, as my job. Like, I hear people sometimes talk about how like, oh, we have to prepare for the future, like VR is gonna be the future, so we have to start making VR content. And I'm like, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think VR is always just gonna be like a cool novelty. God, and then watch this come around and bite me in the butt. Like I just look like a total idiot. This is totally gonna age well. But yeah, I still think VR is just like kind of it's a cool toy if you can afford it. But I don't think it's gonna be like, I don't think VR headsets or anything are gonna start replacing TVs anytime soon. But yeah, once again, hypothetically, not that I totally did not do this for real 100, Sheesh. But if I did have a phone VR headset coming in soon, I would be excited to try it out tomorrow. But, and yeah, like phone VR headsets are like super, you know, like 20, 30 bucks. And it's like, you can try out 3D or VR with like your phone. Just little things. I don't remember which company, but one of them was giving 1 year of Netflix with a PSVR 2 purchase. Dang. 1 year of Netflix, that's crazy. Especially with Netflix prices nowadays. Jesus. It's like, did you guys know? I didn't know this. I only learned this from a Scott the VODs video. Did you guys know that, like when the Sega Dreamcast was like dying, when Sega itself, the company was dying, they gave, what was it? Shoot, I forgot the deal. But it was like if you signed up for the Sega's internet plan or something, they gave you a free Dreamcast. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And he said like, yeah, it would be like if like today, if you signed up for PlayStation Plus and they gave you a PS5. Like, that's wild. Or Sega. You know what's crazy about Sega too? Is that, yeah, whenever I think about Sega, it makes me feel like, I always think about like Sega being an older company than they actually are. Like I don't know, because when you think of Sega, you mainly think of like the Genesis, right? So I never think about like Sega being around when I was a kid, but no, like the Dreamcast was like what, Nintendo, or the Dreamcast was around like for GameCube, right? GameCube and Xbox, I think. So like Dreamcast was around when I was young, when I was playing video games, but I just never ever knew about it. Like that's how I feel like, so it's crazy to me to like think about how when I was a kid playing video games, like I just didn't know what Sega was. I didn't know Sega was a thing. Also, we got first place. Hey, let's go. Nice win. Thank you. You know what? That win deserves an ad. No, we're gonna run a quick little ad just so that we can disable the pre-rolls. Mahalos. Damn. Oh, is my ad break? There we go. Sweet. Okay, but actually, I feel like 1 minute might even be too long for ads. I feel bad. Let's disable, let's make my ad button be, the ad button will be 30 seconds. Not a crazy ad. Yeah, that's, I think, I forget if I asked this before in the Discord or something, I don't know. But maybe I asked it on stream. Would you guys prefer longer ads or longer ads that don't happen as often, or shorter ads that happen more often? That's a tough one. I think, ooh, like if I were to be watching a Twitch stream, would I want shorter ads more often or longer ads less often? That's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like I don't watch Twitch enough to actually have an answer for you. What do you guys think? I feel like I kind of lean more towards like shorter ads less often rather than long I mean, what? Shorter ads more often than longer ads less often. Ooh, oh god. Oh gosh. Do. Also, like, yeah, I only stream for like 3 hours every time, so if a 30-second ad disables a pre-roll ads for 20 minutes, I would basically be running, what would the math be for that? 9 ads in a stream for 30 seconds each. Which I feel like isn't terrible, I don't know. Ah, watch out, Luigi, damn it. Luigi with your banana. Do. Ow. Actually, now that I think about it, I think 1 minute would be the sweet spot for ads. I don't know. Because a 30-second ad break every 9 times in a stream actually kind of sounds like a lot now that I say it out loud. Ow! This is like a real parking garage, and I don't like it. You know the parking garages where you have to like constantly do 90-degree turns, and then you have to look in that big window, or not window, mirror on the wall, just to see if anybody's coming around. At least we didn't get last. That's the good thing. That's the good news. So, actually that reminds me. So, I forgot I wanted to talk about this last time. So, I want to talk about it now. In case you guys didn't know about the drama, the big drama, it's not really drama, but I actually think it's really funny. So my mom watches a lot of, hey!
Today is my birthday. Now I'm 33 years old.
Girlfriend Gaming, thank you for the bit. Happy birthday. Heck yeah. Thank you. 33 years old. Nice. Very young, very young. Man, just wait till you get to my age, 57. No, happy birthday. Thank you and good night. Okay. Thanks for stopping by and letting us know about your birthday. Happy birthday. That's exciting. Happiest of birthdays. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you taking time out of your big day, to stop by this dumb stream. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Chidwig? How's it going? Hello. Here we go. Oh yeah, the drama. So yeah, in case you guys don't know, I've talked about this a couple of streams ago, I think. My mom watches this... Well, so my mom first off watches, like... Apparently on Facebook now, there are people who will live stream on Facebook and just sell stuff. And it's like the whole, like, drop shipping thing, where it's like they buy products for cheap prices and then upsell them on their Facebook live streams, which is like kind of drama in itself, but that's not the drama we're talking about. So like my mom introduced me to this one lady who streams on Facebook Live and sells stuff. And then she gets really angry when people don't buy her stuff. Hey! Look at all those chickens. Oh my god, that was so annoying. Chris Gamer Dude, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Really appreciate it. How the heck are you doing? How's your stream? How's everything going? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, let me do a shout out after this race. We're almost We're in 11th place, but we're almost at the finish line. But thank you so much. Ah. Go, go, go. Ow. There we go. Okay, let me do a quick little shout out. Thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Let's see. You're playing Mario Kart as well? Nice. Everything was okay, just a bit of rage, but fun as well. Just wanted to pop out and say that I hope you have a wonderful stream. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Feel free to check out, Chris Gamer Dude, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much. Do. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. This drama. This drama that I'm talking about. Yeah, my mom watches this one lady on Facebook who, like, tries to sell stuff, and she gets really upset when people don't buy her stuff. And so every time she does a live stream, like, on Facebook, I guess, I mean, I guess it's on Twitch too, but you can, like, disable your VODs. So every time this lady does a Facebook Live and it doesn't go the way she wants it, like, it doesn't go her way, and she, like, flips out about it, then she deletes the VODs. So while she's streaming, I have to, like, record it, like, record the best moments, which is hard because then I'm like trying to guess when the funniest moments are about to happen on her live stream. And yeah, it's so it makes me so angry, but at the same time it's like, it's kind of like it's like a car crash, kind of, you know, when you're, like, driving on the road and then there's a car crash and it's like you don't want to look, but at the same time you, like, can't look away. You're, like, rubbernecking, as they call it, apparently. That's how I feel about this lady doing her live streams, where it's like she gets mad at people when people don't buy her stuff on her live stream, and it makes me uncomfortable and angry, but at the same time I get a kick out of watching it because it's just so dumb and ridiculous and funny. And this is one case where, in general, for the most part, I don't feel bad about laughing at her, because she is so rude to her viewers and, like, the people who literally give her money and support her. It's just so infuriating, but at the same time, like, I need to watch it because it's just so funny in, like, and it's like I'm not laughing with her, I'm laughing at her. I guess I should say them. I shouldn't dox too many details here. But yeah, this person who live streams on Facebook, it's just so, they are so ungrateful to their supporters, and it's just like, God, it makes me so angry. Like some of the best stuff is, like, and by best stuff I mean the most, like, cringy, embarrassing stuff is, like if people don't comment on her live stream, she will look at because I guess on Facebook you can see a viewer list of everybody who's watching, but she'll go into her viewer list and say, like, oh, you know, freaking Sharon isn't watching, or Sharon's watching and she didn't say hi to us. And it's just, that's, like, the cringiest thing ever. It's so embarrassing. Like, imagine doing that on Twitch. Like, God, it's so annoying. See that same thing a lot on Whatnot. Another win, yeah, let's go, GG's. I should probably say, like, good job. Great job, everybody. Good game. GG's. Oh wait, no, don't leave. Here, so I have some new recordings Let me see which one is a good one that we can watch. Oh, here she's trying to sell stuff.
Okay, so that's the Mickey ones. Good. We'll sell it regular price on Walmart. So, yeah, don't buy. And then the Hello Kitty one.
I think that's the end of that clip, right? So she's getting mad because she's trying to sell stuff on her live stream with a discounted price and nobody's buying it, and so she's getting mad and telling them like, okay, like yeah, don't buy it on the live stream when I have a sale for it. Instead, buy it on when she posts it on her Facebook wall page at full price. Like she's getting mad. Like it's so just like annoying, like it's so gross. It's so gross, like everything. And so yeah, I don't feel bad about laughing because it's just like that's so, you have to be like such a rude person to be able to do that to people who are literally giving you money. Like there's a small fraction of people in her live streams who still will buy stuff from her, which that in itself is kind of crazy. But like imagine like people, like you're selling stuff for profit on a live stream and then people buy it, and then when they take a break from buying, then you get mad at them and then they buy some more. Like that's so that is so disgusting. God. Oh, hello MB2111. Welcome in. Sorry, I shall get to the actual message in a little bit, but how's it going? How's your Thursday or Friday? Are there any time zones that are actually like... Oh wait, there totally are. Never mind, that was a dumb question. I think there are. Wait, there are, right? Okay, maybe this is... Well, it is a dumb question, but I think there are time zones that have more than a 24-hour difference, right? Some time zones have like a 30-hour difference, right? I don't know. Ow! Dang it, that was a good bomb placement. Ah. Dude, I got screwed over this race. I deserve first. Oh, go. Oh my god, that banana almost got me. I saw a guy on Whatnot. What is Whatnot? Sorry, at first I thought it was a typo. I haven't heard of Whatnot. Whatnot? An app? At first I was like, oh, was that a typo? But Whatnot, buy, sell, and go live. That's interesting. Saw a guy on Whatnot start banning tons of people in his stream for calling him out on scamming people. Yikes. Oof. Also, for voicing the Koopalings in Super Mario Bros. Movie Part 2, the casting choices automatically go to the descendants of the very celebs they're named after. Oh. So like if you look up like Koopalings voice cast, then it just goes to the actual people. Which kind of makes sense because I feel like it's just Google trying to figure out like what you're looking for. But that's interesting. That's kind of a fun trivia fact. Pew pew pew. Yeah. But yeah, I can't imagine people ever like being. I can't imagine people being. Shut up, me. Jesus, wait, sorry. I was looking at the chat on my phone and then my own voice started playing. Gross. Speaking of disgusting things, my voice. Sorry, I have a bunch of screens. Makes the most sense in terms of their voices for the second film. Wait, you mean like... Wait, do you mean like... Lemmy Koopa being voiced by Lemmy? For Roy Koopa, the most obvious casting choice would be Roy or Orbison Jr. But didn't they name some of the Koopalings for like people that are dead? Also, is it confirmed that the Koopalings are going to be in the second Mario movie? That's a fun thing to talk about, the next Mario movie. It's coming out in 2026, I think. Oh my god, wait. Side discussion. Who in chat watched the Minecraft movie trailer? Ow! Anybody in chat watch the Minecraft movie trailer? So, first off, I'm shocked that it actually happened. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Minecraft movie was a thing for like years and years and years. Like it was a long time since they announced the Minecraft movie. And for a while, it was supposed to be produced or written by or directed by by Rob McElhenney from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and that gave me a lot of hope because I was like, okay, like I love Always Sunny, but also in case anybody doesn't know, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, not for children, but so I was like, okay, if Rob McElhenney from Always Sunny is gonna make the Minecraft movie, then I have a lot of faith in that guy. And then, like a few years ago, I think, or like it might have been like many years ago, I think he left the project or something, and that made me sad. So I kind of felt like the Minecraft movie just like wasn't gonna happen for the longest time. So now that we actually have a trailer for the Minecraft movie, I don't have a lot of hope for the Minecraft movie based on the trailer. I don't have a lot of hope for it, but I also feel like I'm kind of willing to give it a chance. I think, because I can see the Minecraft movie going similarly to how the Super Mario Brothers movie went, where, because actually, I think the Super Mario Brothers movie, if I'm not mistaken, it didn't have the best. Yeah, it doesn't even have like the best critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes. But it's the audience score where the audience really liked the Mario movie. So I wonder if with the Minecraft movie, is this gonna be another one where the critics are gonna not like it and then the audience is gonna be the ones who carry it? Who knows? So I'm willing to give the Minecraft movie a chance. I think it at least like looks interesting a little bit. I know people were like people are like super negative about how all of the creatures look in the Minecraft movie trailer. I think it's one of those things where it might just take time for people to get used to it. I mean, remember when we all thought the design for Mario in the Mario movie was crazy, or like the design for Bowser. Like, and then we just kind of got used to it. So I think it might just take time to get used to the design of the Minecraft characters in the Minecraft movie. I think it's really funny that Jack Black is Steve. Like, he looks nothing like how you would expect Steve to look like. I actually kind of love that. But then also, I don't know. It's like, it's supposed to be Steve, but then like, it just looks like Jack Black in a blue t-shirt. Or like a blue turtleneck or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have super duper high hopes for the Minecraft movie, but I think I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm willing to see if it'll actually be bad. But yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on the Minecraft movie trailer. But yeah, I've seen... of course, everybody on, like, social media has been ripping apart this trailer. Like, and I feel like they probably expected that. I feel like they would be smart enough to know that they really changed up the look of Minecraft. And then, and they probably expected that people would react accordingly. Also, gonna run a quick little ad break, everybody. Just so we don't have pre-rolls. Do. How long did I run an ad for? How long was this ad? I think I changed it to a minute. Right. Okay. Do. Oh, whoops, I forgot to change it back to a minute. We're gonna do 1 minute ads. Although, if you guys don't want ads, feel free to either use your Prime sub towards the channel, or you can get Twitch Turbo. I feel really bad about having to do that, having to say that. I will say, like, having YouTube Premium is probably like one of the streaming service, like streaming, like monthly things that I'm glad to have. Like, YouTube Premium is nice because, and I guess it's like the same idea with Twitch Turbo, but it's nice because you can turn off all ads on YouTube while still supporting the people you watch and like to watch. Because if you do use ad blocker, then I don't get money. I would say I'm kidding, but I'm actually not. Like, if you use ad blocker, then like the people you watch on YouTube can get the ad money. And I will say, I'm very lucky and very grateful to be in a spot where I actually make a decent amount of money from ads on YouTube. So I'd really appreciate if you guys watch the ads or get YouTube. Sorry. No, you guys don't have to do anything for me. Just watching is more than enough. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Watch out. Oh, yeah, but sorry, so the Mario movie 2? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's not coming out till 2016. So obviously they're gonna do something about, and spoilers for the Mario movie, I guess, but obviously they're gonna do something with Yoshi, right? It's gonna be, there was that little post-credit scene with the Yoshi egg. So it's gotta be something to do with Yoshi, right? Unless, is that gonna be like a spin-off film that's not the Mario movie 2? Is there gonna be a Yoshi movie? Who knows? Actually, that would be really funny. It would be like how, it would be just like how they made a Super Mario World 2, but it was, the Yoshi's Island. Like, it was technically Mario World 2, but it was actually Yoshi's Island. Yeah, I don't know, if it was so funny to me, like, that, for a while there, we didn't know if there was gonna be a Mario movie sequel. But, like, if you watch if anybody has the, like, the Mario movie Blu-ray, there's, like, and, like, the special features of the Blu-ray, there's, like, a whole, like, you know, like, making of the Mario movie thing. And it's, like, it's, like, every interview they do with every single person, so it's, like, Jack Black, you know, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, like, they're, like, yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a Mario movie too, but, I would love to be back as Mario. Like, they make it so clear that it's like, okay, of course they're gonna make a sequel, like... Like, that was the... When I watched that, well, I mean, I guess it was pretty obvious based on how much the movie made, but also it was like, when I watched the bonus features on the Mario movie Blu-ray, I was like, okay, so it's pretty much like confirmed now we're getting a Mario movie too. Because every time it was like, yeah, I loved playing Bowser in the Mario movie, and I would love to come back for another adventure or something. Like, it's like, okay, like, of course there's gonna be a Mario, well, yeah, of course there's gonna be a Mario movie too now. The next movie might be a hybrid retelling of both Super Mario World and Super Mario Sunshine. Really? Is that like a... how did people figure that one out? Is that just like a... I don't know, is that like a wish list thing, or is there an interview that I missed or something? That'd be fun to see, like, Mario Sunshine. But yeah, I really hope they one day make a Luigi's Mansion film. That would be, like, so fun. It would be like, you know, I feel like a Luigi's Mansion film would be like, I don't know, it would be kind of like Goonies it would be like a new generation Goonies or something, like, you know, like it would be like a lot of kids' introduction to sort of horror films. Maybe not horror, but like at least like at least thriller movies. Yeah, that would be so cool, a Luigi's Mansion film. And it's like they kind of like, they did a little bit with like sort of Luigi's Mansion vibes in the first Mario movie, like with the dry bones and stuff. But yeah, the fact that there is gonna be a Mario movie sequel, it makes it even more weird that there's gonna be a live action Zelda rather than an animated one. Although it's like, yeah, I can't imagine the Illumination people doing a Zelda movie in that style. like the freaking, like, you know, Despicable Me looking NPCs from the Mario movie. Like, did you guys feel that way too? Like the in that one part in the Mario movie when they're doing the plumbing in the house, like those people that own the house, they look like somebody straight out of Despicable Me or something, or like Secret Life of Pets. For the second film, I think Bowser's gonna be unshrunken by Junior and the Koopalings. Oh, that would be interesting. That would be a way to do it. That'd be a cool way to do it. How do I make it so that I see the little ad break thing? Wait. I turned it off and now I want to turn it back on. Where's the little ad break thing? Aw. Manage. What would it be under? Show reader. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Twitch. Dashboard. Wait. Dashboard. Turn on ad messages. Stream display ads. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. I turned off the little thing that tells me how long the ad breaks are. Now I wanna turn it back on. This is what I get for being too indecisive. X. But yeah, that'd be that's a way to make it so that, but then I don't know, would it be like, is it gonna be like the games where it gets too boring that Bowser's always gonna be the bad guy every time? I feel like now that they defeated, or like quote unquote defeated Bowser, would they make him the villain again? I feel like they have to introduce a new villain. Unless they make Bowser Jr. the villain for the second film, and then at the end of that film, they save Bowser, and then it's a setup for the third film. Dude, I should work at Nintendo. Look at all these ideas I'm coming up with. Ow. Yeah, guys, by the way, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channels, feel free to. I have 500 different YouTube channels. Oh my god, wait, that reminds me. Speaking of my YouTube channels, ow. A little while ago, I think like last week, I posted a video where I tried like an Arby's sandwich. I tried one of Arby's new sandwiches. It's called a bourbon barbecue, what did I get it with? Well, I ordered a bourbon barbecue chicken sandwich. Also, I realize now, I started the stream by talking about how I've gotten quite fat, and it's like now it's like, oh, well, it's very obvious why. It's very clear why now that I'm talking about, you know, reviewing Arby's sandwiches. But I got a bourbon barbecue chicken, and then they gave me a bourbon barbecue something or other. What did I eat? Arby's brisket. I ordered a bourbon barbecue chicken sandwich from Arby's, and they gave me a bourbon barbecue brisket. And then, so I make the whole video about it. I eat it on camera. Later on, I come to find out that, do you guys I don't know if you guys are familiar with report of the week or Review Bra. He's the guy who reviews food, and there's a very popular meme of him where one of his food reviews, he says, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Like, very popular meme. That's that guy. And so he made a food review about the Arby's bourbon barbecue chicken sandwich, and he said that his chicken from Arby's smelled rotten. So then after I ordered a chicken sandwich from Arby's and they gave me brisket instead, and then I saw that video, I was like, oh, maybe it was a happy accident. Like, imagine if what if I did get a chicken sandwich like I ordered, but then I got super duper sick? Because I wouldn't be able to tell what rotten chicken smells like. But then, okay, after that, and this is gonna be super duper TMI, so if you guys don't like gross stuff, please like cover your ears or something. Or yeah, cover your ears for like the next 30 seconds or so. I ate this bourbon barbecue brisket sandwich from Arby's, and I had a really bad stomach issue afterward, like that night. Or I don't know if it was that night or the next day. But yeah, I was like, it was really bad. It was a really bad scene in the bathroom after I ate that. And I'm pretty sure, I imagine it had to be that Arby's sandwich that I ate that caused me to just, I had really bad stomach problems after that. And then I had to like edit the video knowing that I had stomach problems from it. So I kind of wanted to like refilm it and talk about how I had really bad okay, I'm gonna say the word. I had really bad diarrhea after eating this Arby's sandwich. Like, I wanted to refilm the video and say that, but then, yeah, I just posted it as it is. But that's an update. If anybody was wondering, if anybody watched my video eating an Arby's sandwich and wanted an update, I gave it like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. And then it gave me really bad diarrhea. Oh my god. I don't know. Should we continue this like TMI talk? Because there is also something I've just remembered. I recently, wait, how are we doing on ads? Oh, I gotta run an ad real quick. Okay. Do. Okay, I'll tell my TMI story after everybody comes back from the ad. In the meantime, I guess I can tell a really dumb story. I posted about this in the Discord, but I have this like cushion that I ordered from Amazon a really long time ago, like years and years ago. I ordered this cushion from Amazon because my butt gets really, my butt ends up being really sore after, I get literally butt hurt after sitting in a chair for too long, in this chair for too long. For a while I was using a pillow, but then I decided I wanted to order an actual like cushion, a seat cushion. And then when I got this seat cushion, I was hoping it would just be like a flat thing, but then it has like a bulge. It has like a little like, it like pops up a little bit, and so I didn't know which way it went. And when I first got it, like for the longest time, this like, you know, this little hump in this seat cushion was like touching my bum. Like it was not comfortable on my butt, and I was like, that's weird. Why would they make a seat cushion like that? And I thought that was just how it was, so I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't until like a couple of days ago that I went on Amazon looking for a new seat cushion, and I realized that my seat cushion was backwards. So this whole time, this little hump on the seat cushion was like, you know, not in a very comfortable spot on my bottom. And then when I flipped it around, it finally made sense. I was like, oh, this is how the seat cushion is supposed to feel. Like, it's supposed to, like, you know, it has like indentations for my legs, where my legs go. It's not just supposed to, you know, be uncomfortable for my bum. Ow. Ow. Dude, people are so chaotic when they have the star. then they just run into everybody. I would never. Just joking, I probably would. Also wait, I think everybody's probably back from the ad now. Shoot, I want to turn back on the thing that tells me how long the ad is going for. I think it's, okay. My other TMI story, or maybe this might be more of a question than a story. Last weekend, I think it was, we had Wingstop. Do you guys have Wingstop where you guys live? Wingstop is basically a chicken wing chain restaurant, and they have chicken as well as like a bunch of different flavors of chicken, different styles of chicken. And I forget who I heard this from, but apparently the chicken sandwich from Wingstop is actually supposed to be kind of a banger. So I was like, okay, this time I kind of want to try the chicken sandwich from Wingstop. First off, it was actually pretty good. I probably would get, so I got, I also like am not sure about, I'm not familiar with all of the different flavorings from Wingstop, so I just copied what my brother got. My brother got a chicken sandwich with Louisiana rub, so I just copied him. It was good. It was pretty good. It was quite spicy though, and the problem was that I didn't realize it was spicy at the time because they give you like a little cup of ranch sauce with your chicken sandwich. So since it was kind of spicy and hot, I would like dip the chicken sandwich in like a little thing of ranch, and so it like totally like quelled the spiciness of it. It wasn't until like 2 days later when I had, and sorry if this is TMI for everybody, cover your ears if you're very sensitive to TMI stuff, for like 30 seconds, I had really spicy, bodily functions. Wait, not bodily functions, but bodily function. Just one. I had a really spicy bodily function. And yeah, it was bad. Like to the point where I was like, I wasn't sure what to do. Like I felt like I couldn't go to the bathroom because it was so painful. Which is like, yeah, it's something that I've dealt with before because I did a while ago, on stream, I did some like spicy noodle challenges. I've done the hot ones challenge. So like I was like, okay, this isn't like anything to be worried about or anything. It's just a spicy, spicy bathroom break. And when I told my mom about this, she came back with, she was like, she thought I was joking. Like she thought I was like making a joke, and she said, and I quote, "Oh, I thought that only happened in the cartoons." And I said, "What?" So I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys, am I crazy in that, am I the only one that gets spicy poops? Like literally, like anytime I eat spicy food, not every time, but like when I eat food that is way too spicy, I will get quite the painful bathroom breaks. And then my mom says that she apparently has never experienced that. And so I wanted to, like, I think that's a normal thing, right? Because if not, then that means it's just a me problem. Is there something wrong with my, there's something wrong with my digestive system? Where after I eat something really spicy, I get spicy excretions? Ow! I remember in middle school we learned about what excretion means, like in scientific terms. Excretion is when an animal basically I don't know if it's only poop or if it's poop and pee, but you know, when an animal excretes, it's like it's a bathroom bodily function. And I remember in middle school, I thought that was like the funniest thing ever. Especially because like when you read science like textbooks or whatever and they have to define excretion, like I was such a child and I still am. Anywho, sorry, that was my 2 TMI stories that I wanted to tell. I think that's all of them. I don't think we'll be doing anything else too disgusting tonight. Ah. Also, going back to an old discussion from the stream. I also wanted to mention, so yeah, my mom watches these Facebook people who like try and they try to like drop, what is it called? Upsell stuff on Facebook live streams. And so this lady, like she's so disgusting, and like it made it even worse because she was telling a story about how, so this lady on Facebook Live was telling a story about how they went on a family vacation, which I don't know if anybody's familiar. So like living in Hawaii, whenever you go on a vacation, like in very like classic sort of like traditional type of like Hawaii residential places, like a vacation is kind of a big deal, at least as far as I know, as far as I'm aware. So like this lady goes on a vacation with her family. The son lives in, I shouldn't give away too much. Okay, the son lives somewhere in the United States, not in Hawaii right now, because he's going to school. And like the girlfriend also lives with him. So one day, I forget the exact details, but so one day this lady wants to like borrow the son's girlfriend's car, who lives away from Hawaii. And so like, and the girlfriend isn't home at the time, so this lady just kind of borrows the son's girlfriend's car after asking the son. And so afterwards, according to this lady, afterwards, when they returned the car, like the girlfriend was upset because they didn't ask her for her permission to take her car. And so, yeah, this lady on Facebook is just like freaking out about how the son's daughter got upset that they took her car without asking her. Which, I mean, from the way this lady told the story, like it didn't even sound like that big of a deal. Like from what I understand, like from the story that she told, it just sounded like the girlfriend was just like, oh, hey, like, you know, I didn't really like that they took her car without asking for permission. Like it wasn't like she like called them names or anything, at least as far as I know. But like, so yeah, this lady was freaking out, and then she goes on her live stream, like saying the full name of the son and the girlfriend, by the way, like the son's girlfriend. She like drops her name on the live stream and talks about how like, and like calls her the C word, the bad C word, like on this live stream. And she talks about how the husband texted the son saying that his girlfriend is a C word. And I'm like, how disgusting do you have to be to say that on a public live stream? Like how disgusting do you have to be to do that in the first place, but then also go onto a public live stream and say that you did that you texted your son that his girlfriend is a C word? Like, that's just gross. That is disgusting. Like, it's so annoying. Like, it annoys me because, like, I feel like it goes against all the live stream etiquette that you learn from Twitch. Like, I kind of, I want to see this lady do a Twitch live stream and see what happens. I feel like Twitch etiquette is way Twitch etiquette, I feel like is a lot more respectful than like Facebook Live etiquette. But yeah, she's it's wild. And I thought that was just like the grossest thing, because like that's your son, and like why? And like, yeah, keep in mind, like, this is Hawaii where we're literally on an island in the middle of the ocean, so like everybody kind of knows everybody on the island. And so the fact that she's like dropping her son's name, dropping the girlfriend's name, and saying that the girlfriend is a C word, like that's dumb. That is just disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's the one time where I feel like I kind of hate watch somebody is whenever my mom watches this lady on Facebook, because she's just so rude and like so gross, but like it's one of those things where I just like I get a kick out of it just because of how disrespectful and rude she is, and it's just like, how can anybody be like that? It's like one of those things where it's like it's so bad, but like you can't turn away. God. Ooh, I was checking my YouTube. I was checking my YouTube just now. I forgot, the new Blink-182. It's not a new album. It's like a deluxe album, kind of. It came out tonight. So after this stream, I'll probably just sit here and listen to the new Blink-182 deluxe album. That's fun. That should be fun. I also have to put away my laundry because it's so messy in here. Boo boo boo. So, hello? Do you guys, anybody happen to do PlayStation or Xbox remote play? So now that I've like figured out my internet setup, like I finally feel like I have a decent internet setup, and I'm like I figured all the little kinks out. I decided to try PlayStation remote play again. I only tried it before on Wi-Fi, and it was really bad. It was like really delayed, and like the quality was really bad. But I finally retried PlayStation remote play, now having everything wired into the router, and it actually works pretty well. I've been playing through Life is Strange True Colors on my PS5, but I've been playing it on like my Mac or my iPhone, and it works really well. It actually works really, really well, which I actually really love, because I can just like lie down. I lie down in bed and I'm playing Life is Strange True Colors on my phone, and it's like, what a time to be alive. I don't know about like super duper fast paced games. That's something that I want to try out. Like, I don't know if you could play, I don't know if you could play like freaking Call of Duty on the PlayStation remote play, but at least playing like slow games like Life is Strange is the only game I tried so far, but it actually works really well. So yeah, that also got me thinking, maybe I can stream more. I could try and stream the new Astrobot game that just came out tonight, and it's coming out tomorrow. I gotta go pick it up from GameStop. Maybe we can try and stream that on stream. And I would be using remote play. Actually, yeah, anybody in chat happen to, or I guess anybody watching in general, maybe you're watching the VOD. Did you guys, are you guys playing Astrobot on PS5? I'm actually really excited. I just checked right before the stream. I checked the Metacritic scores and it has like a 9 or 10 last time I checked. Like, it looks like Astrobot's a really good game. And I think I was pretty like... It seemed like it was going to be a good game because all of the other Astrobot games so far have been really good. Like the VR one, the one that comes with the PS5 was good. So yeah. It's actually... It actually puts me it kind of puts me in a pickle because it's like... Astrobot is like sort of, you know, it's like PlayStation's version of Mario 3D World. So like, did PlayStation do a better job at making a Mario 3D World than Nintendo did? And it's like, I don't know. I'm scared to say that because then what if now Nintendo doesn't send me any more games? I'm turning into a sellout. I don't know. Can you guys blame me? Would you guys be mad if I became a sellout for Nintendo? I mean, I feel like I always was, even if Nintendo didn't even know I existed. But now that I actually now that I've actually gotten like one free Nintendo game, like, I feel like I have to like totally sell out. Also, I'm kind of getting a little tired. We might do a few more races after this. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Do. But... yeah, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Do you guys follow, I don't know what the exact account is called. It might just be called Ladies and Gentlemen The Weekend, but it's an SNL performance where this Twitter account just posts the same video clip every Friday, and it's just like, Ladies and Gentlemen The Weekend. And I get so excited. But yeah, this weekend... Oh god, this weekend I have a busy weekend. And by busy, I mean like not really that busy, but I'm actually going to, I'm going to another convention here. We're having Comic-Con in Hawaii. So I'm gonna be going to that sometime this weekend. Troy Baker, who you guys might know as Joel from The Last of Us, he's gonna be there. So as soon as they announced that like Troy Baker was gonna be a guest at this Comic-Con, I like booked my tickets immediately. So I'm excited for that, and like that's pretty much the only reason I'm going. Like I don't really think I'll do any. I don't know. Nobody keep this on the down low, guys. Don't give away the surprise. Or don't give away the secret. I was kind of thinking, because also, along with Troy Baker, the lady who plays Shepard from Mass Effect is gonna be there. And I know a friend of the stream, Liz Bang, has been doing a Mass Effect playthrough. So I was thinking of maybe getting like a recording from the Mass Effect lady. Also, I'm gonna run a quick ad. This should probably be the last ad of the stream. Hopefully. Oh, Toad Circuit or DK Mountain. I kind of want DK Mountain. That sounds like fun. God. Does anybody happen to have good recommendations for a freaking chair? I've had this chair for like, geez. I've had this chair for like 11 years now. And it's totally falling apart. I honestly, well, I don't know. I like the chair. But I don't know if it's like super comfortable for me. I kind of think I want like a leather chair or something, or like a, I don't know. Because this is one of these chairs where it's like, it has like this, what would you call this? Like a mesh texture, I guess. And I have super sensitive skin, so like having a mesh textured chair isn't super great for my skin. Sometimes I find that I break out because of the mesh texture on this chair. Speaking of breaking out, did you guys see that Linkin Park announced their comeback? Rest in peace, Chester, but I don't like when people say that they replaced Chester, because that just seems like disrespectful in general. But like their new singer for Linkin Park is a woman who is from a band that I don't think I know. But they did a live stream today. They did their first concert since 2017. They did like a memorial concert. The last concert they did, I think, was still 2017, but yeah. So, and it's like I watched a little bit of the live stream. I feel like she's good. I feel like she does a really good job. Of course, and like you have a lot of people being like, "Oh, she's a bad replacement for Chester, etc., etc." But I don't know. I feel like, from what I've seen, I feel like she fits. Of course, it's not going to replace Chester. Rest in peace. But you know, I at least think like her voice fits pretty well. And like she was like killing it. And I think it's nice, you know, I think it's nice in general to have more female representation, although I don't know, I kind of doubt that's what that's the reason they did that. Like, I imagine they picked her because she's an epic singer just in general, but it's also like a side benefit of that is that like it's cool to have female representation. So that's really exciting. It gave me goosebumps like watching that live stream and like seeing Linkin Park with a new vocalist. A new vocalist, let alone a female vocalist. But yeah, she seems really great in her role. And she was killing it. What's her name? Emily Armstrong? I don't know if she's related to Billy Joe Armstrong. I'm sure she gets that a lot. Back. The water bottle is back. Because I just feel too fat, so I'm switching back to water, everybody. Okay, I think this might be my last race. And then we'll probably call it for the night. But yeah. Really crazy. To see Linkin Park with a new singer, a new vocalist. Do. Okay. Here we go. Hello? Yellow? Hello? Hello? Is the race gonna start? Beep, beep, beep. Oh, here we go. God. Every day I'm reminded just how far back I am in my video game backlog. It makes me so sad because I'm even behind. Like the craziest part, like I've always been behind on my video game backlog, of course, but the craziest thing is that I'm behind on my Nintendo Switch video game backlog. Like that's something I never ever thought would ever happen. Cause I always try to, like, new Nintendo Switch games are like my main priority in my backlog. So the fact that I haven't finished Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Paper Mario yet, like, who am I? Who is this guy that hasn't finished these games yet? Ow! The boat screwed me. Oh jeez. You guys ever look back on something that, like, you remember and it's like, it turns out that it's from like 12 bajillion years ago? I wanted to go back and watch this YouTube video that I really liked. It's this old, like, Let's Play video that I used to watch. This old Let's Play show that I used to watch. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's called Video Games Awesome. And I went back and watched one of their episodes that I remember very fondly. And it's like, I looked at like the YouTube description, you know, where it says like, when it was uploaded, and it said 12 years ago. And I was like, what? 12 freaking years ago. And it's like, I remember this YouTube video so, like, you know, it felt like it was yesterday. But yeah, 12 years ago, and I just, like, felt so old. It just did not seem right to me. Speaking of which, when are you watching this video? Maybe you're watching this video 12 years later in 2036. Jesus. Alright. Wow. Before I get into an existential crisis, I guess that's enough of Mario Kart.